Hello and a warm welcome to Agric Today on ARCN Television, Mabushi, Abuja, Nigeria. I am Khadija Oluwatoyin Amin.
We thank God Almighty for choosing you to lead the council to the better health. We are going with this evaluation of the ARCN, education and creating excellence in the cultural side. The ambition for the cultural sector is very well, and we are confident that you will make a lasting impact. Your way of experience in human resources, management, academic excellence, and passion for innovation role, especially using modern digital opportunities, will be an asset to the Nigeria cultural research and extension sector. We are excited to be on this journey with you. We are committed to work with you to achieve the council goal and create cultural opportunities in Nigeria. We believe that together we can make a real difference in the lives of farmers, researchers, and the nation as a whole. Our team is ready to support users in anything possible, and we are excited to work with you to drive the council vision and vision forward. Please note that you are that we have full support and pray for you. We are confident that your leadership will bring glory to God Almighty and make a positive impact on the agricultural sector. May God bless you with wisdom, courage, and strength at all times, and safety as you lead the country. May your tenure be marked by progress, innovation, and excellence at all times, and with your families. We are aware of the recent development at the Institute, and we are confident that ARCN and leadership have the capacity to resolve the matter and ASURI is ready to work with let's say the secretary and other key stakeholders to resolve any challenges that may impact research and welfare of the institution. We look forward to a fruitful partnership and collaboration with you to work with you so that progress and development will be ours in Jesus' name. And in collaboration with you and the entire council team that are present here and that are all the staff of the council, that the progress will emanate and be of good to us everybody. Together we can achieve great things and make a lasting impact on Nigerian agricultural sector. Long live Federal Republic of Nigeria, long live ARCN, long live ASURI, long live SRI, long live to all of us with words, financially and otherwise, that will progress in Jesus' name. Thank you very much once again.
Sir, on behalf of the ESCO and the entire members of ASURI, we wish to say a very big thank you to you for your initiative in the last programs we have in the institute, because we were able to resolve amicably some of the stumbling issues that were really bedrogging the institute.
Go and today, do your appointment today and come back to the table, come back to your appointment. 360. We will use them. You have one of 5 years pending. So we are not after your downfall. Not before. We clear this one, but they will do their screening here. What's the better again? They will do that. They will do the capture must be done here. All of them will come here and do a capture. Which union, ASURI, all of them must be here to witness, to know them. So that's what I'm doing. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. Truly, sometimes you may be in a place, you may not have a full knowledge or information about what is really happening. Having had this from you now, I think we have a role to play. Because we really want peace in the place. And truly, from the bottom of my heart, we want to thank you so much. May the Lord continue to be with you, protect you, because I've seen in you, a plain man that is neither left or right. He wants the truth to prevail. So, thank you very much, sir.
Please take us through what we said last.
He has explained every details when I was invited and the issue that actually brought all of these challenges. It was an easy thing that could be resolved. We have had worse cases in other institutions than what it was in Badegi. The fact is that there's nothing that cannot be resolved. And sometimes people say use this language. Official things can be resolved unofficially. You understand? And once that's resolved, everything comes to an end. And then you don't need to brag. All of you wouldn't have known how what had happened. At the end of the day, you will only be like, wow, this man has changed. The advice may be coming from somewhere. The fight we had with the past unions, particularly the ASURI, is it because Abo is not an ASURI member? Maybe because she's NASU. Is that why ASURI didn't show any concern regarding a particular staff? And I think you usually have what is called joint union. And then I say an injury to one. It's an injury to all. All of you here are in Badegi, and you are encouraged to continue what you are doing because you feel you have a future there in that institute. And how will it be that midway of your progress or of your career, somebody come along to truncate it from your moving? In fact, if nobody fights for you, two things happen. You either become frustrated and will not give your best in the system until you leave. Or at the end of the day, you may have short time to leave. Because what do we live life for? On earth, beside our worship, the next thing is how we survive our own lives and also our family. For the simple fact that her husband, she will be the backbone of the family as it is right now, for the period that she will also have to work and serve. I thought you should also give her all the encouragement. How long does she have to stay in the institute? So when that was denied, that was the only fight. That was the major fight that brought about all of this. The people who you feel has been affected, in one way or the other, have been implicated to the matter that was on ground. Now it is their turn to feel the pain. They are trying to push virtually everybody to give them the fair hearing, to bring them back, but then not to be filled pain, isn't that? But you have kept somebody and you are also giving him similar pressure. Now test it a little and feel the drug of what you have given to others. It is exactly what is there. If I could advise that you should be punished, and then somebody else decides to also punish me, and I'm now complaining, I'm led to feel the pain. And I want everybody to understand, it is only in a peaceful environment you find progress.
Yes.
For every environment that will linger with too much crisis, that environment seems to be doomed in a very short while. And that is just like the fear we have for our country in terms of insecurity. As you can see, it started like a joke. This year, even if killings are not reported, we are virtually almost all killed in a way that we don't know. Farmers have farmed, they cannot go for harvest. And a lot of environments are there. Today, I will tell you, including that same Niger where you guys are, including Zamfara, Kebbi, a lot of farmers will not go to their farm now to make harvest. Because whatsoever it is you are going to harvest from your farm, if you are caught in that farm, I'm telling you, the whole of the farm produce will not pay for the ransom. So sometimes people prefer to forfeit that. And that is why I will tell you that as soon as the crisis of Badegi is over, the better for both the Badegi, the council, and the research system as a whole. Rice is a major commodity in this country. We don't need to play. We are at the National Assembly to kill a bill for the establishment of a similar institute in Kebbi. If this continues to linger and Badegi is not able to produce any result in the next 2-3 years, council have no defense. Council have no defense against establishment of another institute that will drive her to Badegi. And I'm sure even you will not want that. Because I will tell you, it will get to a point, if another institute is established and is bringing out result, wallahi, I'm not a soothsayer, but I will tell you, because of my own knowledge in the system, it will get to a point that you may be having almost zero allocation in your capital. it will get to almost that. So, and I don't think even the union know the staff general of Badegi or even the ARCN itself would want that to happen. If there's anybody who wants this crisis of Badegi to be resolved, there's none like her here said. Myself here said. And even the
all of them are here.
You understand? We want this crisis to be over because Badegi need to move forward. We can't now, as it is. I don't know if this ASURI, thank God that you are the researchers. I don't know if most of you now have some experimental things going right now and being funded appropriately for you to conduct some of your research that you are anticipating that in the next 1 to 2 years we are expecting new varieties, better ones than you had already, or things like that. So why are we research institutes? If we are not thinking of what we are going to push out to the nation, if we're only thinking of what we will put in to our pockets. You understand? So a lot of things need to be done. And I always tell people activities consume resources. Yes. It is in your activities you get the little that you will get also benefit yourself and your family. It is from the little activities. But if you are seated only to come to your office and sit and gist with friends and go, you will end up borrowing. When you have filled out in, you write to the office pay you. From there you still have the little you prepare your own personal vehicle and get home. So the idea is that the soonest we address this issue. Today, as we are here, we are waiting only for the call to hear that the minister is in the office. As we are taking these people there, but I've asked your ED, because the minister has been waiting to meet with the ES and the ED too for a lot of this. Your ED is on his way. I don't know if he has arrived already. As soon as the minister is seeing us, we will call him to, he will come and join us. When we finish with the people we are dealing, he will go there. We want that issue finalized today. So he will wait with the minister and the ES and your ED today to see how we can finalize this crisis.
And I still want to solicit that in case any of our leaders here that still have 1 or 2 advice to give us as a new excuse to chip into us on how we can pioneer the affairs of the ASURI both in NCRI and both the academic staff union of NCRI and the non-academic staffs, if there's any advice at all, we are wholeheartedly accepting it. Please do good heads, yes, do good heads now. So we really appreciate if there is any words of advice more on how to go about our activities. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Okay, yes sir, please let me just say what since he's seeking for advice. Let me stand to talk on this issue. This is just a little of advice I want to push. One, you are now in new unions, elected by your members, yes, to do what to protect them, to do what to protect their interests, to do what to fight for their welfare. It is good that when any of your members have issue, even if he doesn't approach you as an individual to present his case, 2 things may happen. He might have been intimidated to the level that he's afraid to present it before union so that they won't say he's reporting either his superior or something like that. However, if you are opportune to hear about his case, give him that opportunity of inviting him, understanding with him and get to know what the challenge is, and give him the courage that you are going to cover him whatsoever. Let him tell you what the challenge is. Yes, and when we say this, it is for you to actually stand in for him and fight for his right. But in the process of fighting for rights, it must not be violent. Yes. It should be dialogued. It should be discussed. It should be a roundtable agreement. Present before the management, visit. As usual, it starts with a visit. Select, if not all of you, some of the executive members to go see the chief executive. Sir, there's a problem. No, if it is not regarding chief executive, it's regarding particular director and the staff of the department. Discuss with the director first. So we are aware this is happening. We have come to plea on behalf of social person. You don't fight, even if you know the person is right. First start with like a plea. Let the person tell you, okay, I've heard you, God's will it will not happen again. But if you see it continuing, then you come back to him and say, sir, you said this will not continue, but we are seeing it's getting worse. If you refuse, then you report to your chief executive. Discuss with him, this is the matter, and this is where you want him to intervene. Such issues could be discussed. First is verbal. When there is no response or result, then you put on writing. Push through it. Write to the chief executive, sir, we had complained this, we have visited you. List them out, what you have done. Be listing it out in your write-up. However, if you get the house. Then 2, the second advice is this. Don't dabble too much into management issues. Some unions are the cause of crisis in their institutions because they feel we are the union leaders, so we must decide what happened, even if that remains in the management jurisdiction. In as much as what the management decide does not hinder the welfare of your staff. 1, 2, does not go against the rules, laid out rules and regulations that establish that institution or for governing that institution. I think if it is just on a personal note, today you are the president that may be your friend. Just because maybe I'm enjoying one posting and I don't want to be there, and I said that management decides in their meeting, due to certain things they feel it's not helping the decision or it's not helping the institute to move forward, move me out of that place. I will come to you and say, I will not say it is because they want somebody better. The word language I will use to you is because somebody among them don't want to see my face. You understand? If that happens, please, as much as it is, just check the system. What was done, is it in line with the guideline of operations of the management? If it is yes, tell them that it is management decision. We can only lobby for you to get back there or to get a better posting. But we will not go and fight and enforce that you must be returned or do this and that for that reason. Please try and be able to differentiate between management rules and management regulation and rules of the management and then the rules of the union, so that you don't dabble into each other rules because it will bring chaos and crisis.
Most of the problem we face sometimes is about the issue of you don't know yourself, because of knowing what you want to do. Why I'm saying this, because like for instance now, you don't know the law that established ARCN from the beginning to the end. You don't know the condition of service and you don't know the scheme of service. So when you have any problem that you are facing, you will just be doing it. You just pass it blindly. So you need to adhere strictly to the rule of law in whatever you are doing. And there are procedures for doing it. And you have where to lodge your complaints. Like for instance now, there is no way in Badegi you will write direct to ES without changing through the ED to ES. My advice is that you have to go back, sit down, read the law that established ARCN. The condition of service is guided by law. Whatever you are doing, you can say that we are relying on social section, we are relying on condition of service, we are relying on this. This is why we are bringing this. And you have to differentiate between right and privilege. It is very fundamental. This is your right, then you can go even up to court. But it is privilege that you have to lobby, plead with the authority so that they will consider and address your issue.
Well, my points are just to reiterate what Doctor has said and legal, because he said almost all I have to say. But my advice mainly is you should realize that you are a staff of the institute before you are a member of union. Because you are a member of union because you are employed in the institute. So it's actually a thing of you trying to balance the two. Because if you cannot bite the finger that fits you, that's the truth. And the union is there, like Dr. Madugu said, for welfare of staff. Once you stay focused on that, you and dabble less on what management does, because truthfully there are some things that management decisions that they take that just looking at it from maybe even saying the law or what, you will not see it clearly. But if you are able to liaise with management on those gray areas in a very subtle manner. I'm sure they'll be able to, because we shouldn't even be saying this considering how the ED has treated the council. But the bottom line is he's still the ED of that institute. So like the law also said, communications should always be through the ED. But you can write it through the council. Even if there is a petition, he cannot stop it. As long as it is not addressed to him, it is just through him. An advance copy can be brought to the council. You understand? It should be a harmonious relationship. And I'm sure if you adhere to these simple rules, we'll get there.
Madam President, what do we discuss in last?
Chairman of the college was here, and the truth was, it was obvious from the way he was talking that everything the ES and even we gave him of what happened, he was shocked because that wasn't the picture.
The way you are shocked, now you was shocked.
Yes, well, that wasn't the picture he got. You know, everything the ES said is just the truth of what happened. Initially, when he came, he was the first person he wanted to see, just to give him that cover. You understand? And all the conditions that were given to him to fulfill, I have personally called him on my own, even without the ES knowing, advising him that, see, these are not the ways to do things. They gave you things to bring. You didn't even bring one single document. Not knowing that the ES has information that he had posted that he will not bring anything. Do you understand? So even what you requested for now, he still hasn't complied. It's lack of compliance that made you, because the last thing they told him from what we appealed to the ES was that the people would come to the college. Even when the APC chairman was there, we agreed, we said, okay, you have to go and reinstate those vacant positions, as in the engineering and the other places, that these people will now be returned back. Now, up till now, he still hasn't done it. He's saying he's the chairman that told him. I am sure if we go to the chairman now, the chairman will say he didn't say that. I am not holding brief for the chairman, but considering how he has been, because when the chairman is not, he's a very nice man. I don't think yes. So please just appeal to him. Let him do the needful.
Because we are going to miss 50 slots for me now.
Yes.
If by the time I don't do that, it's not to go.
Okay.
Please for assist.
So I want to beg for that.
No, I don't know what you are saying. Let's see the appointment.
Thank you very much.
Look at the wall.
In fact, I've been representing ES throughout Dr. Umar's when the last governing board. I've been representing ES on the governing board. I know what we have been discussing during Dr. Umar, what NCRI have achieved so far. We should not drag this issue. Please, let this do the needful within this month. Within this month, please. This is the only research institute in Niger State that is very cardinal. Looking at your commodity, mandate commodity.
We are very grateful for this information that you guys to us, and I think we shouldn't waste much of our time. Yes. We are very, very grateful.
Talk.
And we are promising you that by God's grace, when we go back, we are going to sit with him, and all those things will be done very, very fast, so that we have a peaceful environment within the system. We want to give this to our digital farmer.
Is it going to come back or you are giving me?
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. For the union makes us strong.
That's right. Great ARCN. Great Executive Secretary. Great Digital. Great PRO. Great Other Director. Great Forever.
I'm from the Peter and ASURI chairman from No, from the
So we wrap it up on Agric Today on ARCN Television, Abuja, Nigeria. I am Khadija Oluwatoyin. I mean saying bye from here.